Each year, the Cuisine NZ Syrah tastings are always a fascinating look at the state of play with this incredible grape variety. Shiraz in Australia is a jack of all trades. It performs well all over the country, even in the coldest places like Tasmania or the very, very high country in Victoria. In warm years, you do get pretty good Shiraz produced. In New Zealand, the story of Shiraz, or Syrah as it's known everywhere in the world except for Australia, is quite a different one. Syrah's story in New Zealand is the story of one region, and that's Hawke's Bay on the east coast of the North Island. Hawke's Bay's climatic conditions, its geography, its terroir suits Shiraz or Syrah as no other region in New Zealand. Of the 20 wines that achieved 4 stars or above in our recent cuisine tasting, only 2 regions other than Hawke's Bay featured, and they were Waiheke Island, 1 wine from Waiheke Island, 1 wine from Marlborough. All of the rest were from Hawke's Bay. So the primacy of this region in New Zealand Syrah is undisputed. The interesting thing was also the success of one wine company in our results, and that was Villa Maria. Villa Maria, year in, year out, performs really well in this tasting, and this year was no exception. I think that the interesting thing about the Villa Maria wines is that even the wines that are less than, say, $25 are really, really great value. Our second wine, actually, in this tasting was a Villa Maria wine which sells for less than $25. The style of New Zealand Shiraz is sometimes a matter for discussion. New Zealanders tend to compare them to the wines of France, but I think they're quite different. I think that they are much more New World, they're cleaner, they're fresher, they're more vibrant than the wines of France. They're more akin to some of the cool climate wines of Australia, but I suppose the reality is that they have a New Zealand personality, which is really something to get behind and to support. We were quite astonished by the quality of some of our top wines in this tasting. We're also seeing the vintages 2013 and 2014 coming into the market, and generally the lift in quality over the 2011 and 2012 vintages is astonishing. The top wines were a mixture of 2013s and 2014s. If there were a criticism of the wines in this tasting, it would be that there were really a limited number of wines that really dazzled us. There were quite a lot of wines of very good, average, middle-of-the-road quality, but there were only a small number that really got us going with excitement over just how fantastic they were. So I think Syrah in New Zealand is still in a learning stage. It's still in the stage where winemakers are exploring it, finding out what does best, where to do it, and so forth. But I think as a variety in New Zealand, it promises massive potential, and the story hasn't been told yet.